Okay, this is week 8 of your training. So let's go ahead and get bowed in. Come up and center. Horse stance, weapon, shield, together, and bow. All right. So this week, the first technique that we're going to do is called Scimitar. This is one of my favorite techniques, and I'll tell you why. It can be used in a couple of different ways. So the attacker comes up, and they're throwing a right straight punch at me. Go ahead. So when they throw this right straight punch, I'm actually going to off-step here. I'm going to go off angle on them. I'm going to step out to a 45 degrees. Now the reason this is important, I'm not sure, I'm trying to remember if we've done this yet. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. We're going to go over it again. So when they throw this attack, okay, my line of attack, or the line of fight that I'm going, the line of attack is from me to her, right? I don't want to stay on this. If I step forward and she's throwing the punch or the attack at me, I'm stepping right into it. Now there are times we're going to do that, but for this particular one we're not, and it's not always the best move because I'm going to have to somehow deflect this before I get in here, so I got a higher chance of getting hit. However, that gives me an advantage once I am in here because now I can actually hit her, okay, attack her. From out here, I can't, right? Now, the other option is that I step backwards. Well, if I step backwards, now I definitely can't reach her at all. So I've avoided the strike, but I haven't gained anything from it, all right? The other option is that I step to the side. I go to a 90-degree angle on her. Now, again, I've avoided the strike, but I still don't, I might be able to get her with a foot, but I still can't reach her with my hands. I'm not in my zone 2, zone 1 where I want to be, okay? I'm out here like zone 3, okay? So my other option is instead of going either straight back, either going straight backwards, straight forwards, or straight side to side, is I cut the angle here, right? I'm going to go to a 45. So instead, when she throws the punch, I'm going to go out here to a 45. Now what this does, let's turn this way a little bit. I'm going to look at my backside for a minute here. All right, but when I do this, all right, now I'm at a 45, right? So now what's happened? I've avoided the punch or the strike, and I'm in here to where I can actually reach her and attack her back, right? So now she is in a vulnerable position rather than me, okay? So that's what going off angle does. All right, step back over here. So if this line here is your line of attack, right, then I'm going to go to a 45 with this. I'm going to step out to a 45, which the strike is coming straight in, so the strike will keep going this way as I go around it, and now I'm able to come into the side and start working her over, okay? So that's the way Scimitar kind of works. All right, step over there. So when they throw that punch, I'm actually going to, I'll stay this way. When they throw that punch, I'm going to step out. It's a right straight punch. I step out to a horse stance at 45. I'm going to do an inward parry. Okay, I'm just going to redirect. I'm not trying to damage the strike. I'm just redirecting the strike. This hand's going to come up. My right hand's going to come up. And I'm going to use my knuckles here and do a 4-knuckle rake across the temple or the side of the face as I come down, like I'm holding a sword, right? Like I've got a scimitar in my hand. So I come down, rake, okay? And then I'm going to do a whipping hammer fist back across the kidneys. Boom, and I come back to another soft bow this way. So we have some stance transition here. Horse stance, rake, soft bow, back across with a hammer fist, and I go to the soft bow the other direction. All right? So from the front, it's going to look like this. I step out, rake, soft bow, still covering here, whipping hammer fist, back to a soft bow. All right, so if she attacks, come in, rake, okay? Come back through with a hammer fist to the kidney, boom, and then I could come back with something else if I wanted to follow up with, all right? The one thing about Scimitar that I like, now kids, again, no using knives in your fighting or anything, but as you become an adult, if you get into a situation to where you have a weapon, whether it's a stick, a knife, a sword, this movement will work for that. I don't have one laying around here, but anyways, she would throw the punch. I would have a stick or a weapon here. Boom! I hit her, come down, hit her, come back, boom, and then right back into the gut. Okay? So this could also be used as a knife technique as well. That Scimitar, let's do it once together. Actually, let's do it facing. Step over here. Let's do it facing you guys so you can see us go off angle here. So I step out, and we're parry. Hand comes up. We go to horse dance. Soft bow. There you go. Okay, make sure you rake with those knuckles. Good soft bow. Come back through with the whipping hammer fist. There you go. Keep your cover up. All right. Soft bow. And that's it. That's scimitar. So let's do it from this side so you can see it. So they come full speed. She's throwing the punch, and that's it. And then from there, I can do all kinds of different things. She's not in a good position. I'm behind her, all right? All right, that's scimitar. Again, you can use a weapon with it. Kids, no weapons, all right? Don't have your parents calling me, because you will be kicked out of the site if you're not, or out of the school if you're not conducting yourself appropriately, all right? But that's one of the better techniques in yellow belt. It shows you off-angle attack, all right, as well as how you can manipulate or how you can put weapons into your movements. Because you can use weapons in almost any of these techniques. You just have to learn how to adapt them, all right? That's scimitar.